evening. I'm Astro Coach Amy. I'd like to welcome you, if it's your first time, to my YouTube show. Today we're going to talk about what are the three modalities in astrology. And in one short sentence, these three modalities are really our operating system that we use in all aspects of our lives, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Now, in astrology, they use something called the quadruplicities, which is a nice big word, which means groups of four. And so these modalities are organized in groups of four. What's really important about them is we use them almost each moment of our life. The first one is cardinal. And cardinal is all about change and movement and action. The four signs of the zodiac that are cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Now, we have 10 planets in our chart, depending on the way you do these readings, but that's how we do it in Western sidereal astrology. So no one is going to have a perfect balance of all three of these modalities. And it's all good because most people do favor one of those, and then the others aren't quite as strong for them. But all of us do need some ability, don't we, to change, initiate things, and also movement. None of us want to be still or sedentary all the time. So these cardinal energies are something that we use in many aspects of our life, including getting up in the morning, or if you leave for work or you go to school. We must take those actions in order to get these things accomplished. But sometimes once we've taken those actions, we also need to get a structure and get a focus and some kind of a routine in order to make things work. That's where the fixed energy comes in. Now, the fixed energy is all about stability. It's about structure. And it's about things that are solid. So those signs in the zodiac that are fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Now, again, none of us can be all fixed or all cardinal, fortunately, or all mutable. But today we're getting a bird's eye view. And for example, if all we do is change and we never implement anything that we've changed, then it's going to be difficult to make things work. Now, on the other hand, if we're so fixed in our routine and fixed in the way people talk to us or the way we do our work or even the food we eat, then we can fall into a rut. So the question is, how do we balance these modalities? So let's look at the third one to get a little idea of how to do this. The third one is called mutable. Now, this is all about adaptability, being fluid, and being creative. The signs that are mutable include Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Now, again, as I mentioned, no one has a chart filled with only one modality, else you couldn't function in the world. The mutable signs are very important in helping us with creativity, with really being able to make change, and especially when we think of the mental realm with ideas, with ways of doing things. Those of us that are stuck, we maybe only eat one food, or perhaps we're only going to do one kind of exercise, or we're only willing to do one kind of work, or study one thing. We all know these days that that kind of idea is not going to work for more than a few minutes. So the mutable people can help us connect these ideas. And they can be very creative people in the arts. They might be very much the creative people in technology that design new things because they're constantly able to come up with innovative ideas. However, they need the cardinal people to implement it, And then the mutable people to keep testing and practicing and getting things in a structure. So all of these are incredibly important. And the idea is to see, how do you use these in your life? This is what we want to see. So just for fun, I'm going to give you a short assignment until we see each other again, which is look at the rest of your day and see if it is comfortable or difficult for you, for example, to initiate things that need to be done, depending on where you live in the world, whether it's morning or evening or afternoon. Can you initiate things easily, or do you need someone else to help you do it? Do you need to talk to someone else, or can you come up with a creative way, for example, to redesign something or create something? Maybe you need to change a recipe if it's a mom, or maybe you're someone who works in IT and you need a new way to work with one of the designs. So there's also a spiritual part of this, and that is, are you someone that does your prayers with joy? Do you do them at a certain time every day? Are you someone that doesn't like to reflect or have quiet time? We're looking at different ways that we're going to use these energies in our lives. And I'm going to encourage you to work with the modalities. And before I go today, I want to thank you so much for being here with me. And I'd like to offer you the free handout, because if you're curious to know who you are really, you need to see what sign you are in Western Sidereal Astrology. Then drop me an email at amy@astrocoachamy.com, Amy with an I, and I will send it out to you immediately so you can have that. And soon my new website will be up and you can just press the button and go right to it. Have a great day, and thanks for being here with me.